we we have to cultivate a way that allows us to gift what we have, to gift our ourselves to others, which sort of takes me to it reminds me of Jesus when he was starting out his mission, right? Uh, he goes out to the outskirts of the city. He goes to these um, outcasts, and they're living a life of suffering. It's like there's a lot of struggle. You know, it's not a great life that they're living. That's probably one of the reasons why they got kicked out of the city. But he goes to them and he gifts them himself. It's like, I can give you a part of who I am, like the person that I am, and I can give this to you. And the way he does it is by living with them and partaking in what they're doing, practicing with them, and, confronting whatever they're confronting. He gets in the boat to go fish. I mean, he's been raised as a carpenter. he's he's not a fisherman, right? But he has his way of. It's kind of like he's discovered his method of approaching everything that allows him to gift himself. And it's not really about the skill or about how great he does it in comparison to everyone else doing it. It's more about how well he applies himself to doing it, to achieve his best that he can as him. And so he goes fishing and he influences the fishing, and something else happens. It's kind of like, oh, okay, this guy, what's all about him, right? It's like everywhere he's going, he's doing things different. And part of it is because he wasn't, I would say, overly conscious about his method of doing things, right? And he would just give the best that he can and that he knows how to give. And you can start to see a bit of that theme even in the Gospels. Like, reminds me of the lady who comes to, when they're watching people tithe in church, and this lady gives everything she has, right? And you have all these other people who have a lot and they only give a little bit. But this lady gives all of it, and he goes like, see that lady? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You have to do that. And it's as if in our work, we're being called to give all of it, the best that we can. And it feels like it's only when we get to that limit of the best that we can, that we know we can, that we get to that limit, that horizon, that we can now see how farther we can go. It's like we have to exhaust our current ability before unlocking the next potential. And you're going to do this in repetition. It's like you have to continually improve until you exhaust your current capability, so that you're ready to take on more, because you've ramped up all the way to whatever you already had. Like you have given all the gifts that you had, so you're ready now to sort of like experience the next level that allows you to even give more.